Hello student, good morning. I am Dr. Ajay Kumar Sinha, Professor of Chemistry. Today I will discuss assertions region type questions. Assertion region type questions. That is the IIT type questions and AIMS type of question. First, I will discuss IIT type questions. Assertions region type question. Here, some rules are there. A student has to follow before answering. Okay, that I will tell first. After that, I will tell assertions and region. Here, what will be the rules? That I am discussing first. The questions given below consist of an assertion A, capital A, in column 1 and the region capital R in column 2. A student has to use the following key to choose the appropriate answer. First, a small a, first option. If both assertion and regions are correct, then they should write A. If both assertions and regions are correct and region is the correct explanation of the assertion, then a student has to mark A. Now, second, if both assertion and regions are correct, but region is not the correct explanation of the assertion, then they should mark as B, a small b. Third, means C. If assertion is correct, but region is incorrect, then a student has to mark as C, a small c. And if assertion is incorrect but region is correct, then a student has to mark as D. Again, one more time I am telling you. If both assertion and regions are correct and region is the correct explanation of the assertion, then a student has to mark a small a. Option A. And if both assertion and regions are correct, but region is not the correct explanation of the assertion, then a student has to mark as a small b. And C, I am telling you, if assertion is correct, but region is incorrect, then a student has to mark as C, a small c. And last option D, if assertion is incorrect but region is correct, then a student has to mark as D. Now I am reading assertion and region, means column 1 and column 2. A student has to mark as A and B. A, either A, B, C or D according to the question. Then assertion and region both I will read. First I am reading. First question. The number of significant figures in 16,000 is 2. TWO 2. Region column 2. In column 1 assertion is there. In column 2 region is there. Then now region I am reading. In 16,000, 0 may or may not have any significance. One more time I am reading the question. The number of assertion I am talking about, column 1. The number of significant figures in 16,000 is 2, means TWO 2. Region means column 2. In 16,000, 0 may or may not have any significance. Just to think before answering. Now I am giving you answer. Here correct option will be D. D means assertion is incorrect but reason is correct. Option D is apply here. Then the assertion means the number of significant figures in 16,000 is 2. This assertion is wrong, incorrect. But explanation reason in column 2 it is written in 16,000 means 000 is there 16000. Zeros may or may not have any significance. Then this reason is correct. Okay. Then this I have told you these things a correct answer. Okay. Now actually further explanation I am telling you the number of significant figures in 16,000 can be 2, 3, 4 and 5. The number of significant figures in 16,000 can be 2, 3, 4 and 5 depending upon whether it is expressed as 1.6 into 10 to the power 4 or 1.60 into 10 to the power 4 or 1.600 into 10 to the power 4 or 1.600 into 10 to the power 4 or 1.600000 into 10 to the power 4. Correct? Again I am telling you what is the possible. You can write 16,000 1.6 into 10 to the power 4 or 1.60 into 10 to the power 4 or 1.600 into 10 to the power 4 or 1.6000 into 10 to the power 4. You can write in this way. Correct? Hence option D is correct. Option D is correct. Means reason is right and assertion is wrong. In 16,000 zeros may or may not have any significance. Now next question I am reading. ZnSO4 7H2O and FeSO4 7H2O are isomorphous. This is the assertion, column 1. Now in column 2, reason is there. What is the reason? Compounds with similar chemical composition and same crystalline forms are called isomorphs. Again I am reading. Compounds with similar chemical composition and same crystalline forms are called isomorphous. Assertion was ZnSO4 7H2O and FeSO4 7H2O are isomorphous. Just to think what will be the answer, either as A, B, C, D, what may be the correct, just to think. Its correct answer is A. A means both, if you can say here both assertion and reasons are correct and reason is the correct explanation of the assertion. Okay, hence A will apply here. Here both assertion and reasons are correct, and reason is the correct explanation of the assertion. Means assertion, that is a ZnSO4 7H2O and ApSO4 7H2O are isomorphous. This is the correct. And explanation is, means reason is, compounds with similar chemical composition and same crystalline forms are called isomorphous. Then this is the correct. A is the correct answer. Now third I am talking about. Third question. Carbon and oxygen combine together only in one fixed ratio. This is the assertion, column 1. And in column 2, in a chemical compound, the elements are combined together in a fixed ratio. Again I am reading one more time question. Carbon and oxygen combine together only in one fixed ratio. And this is the assertion. And reasoning is, a chemical compound. In a chemical compound, the elements are combined together in a fixed ratio. Then it just to think what should be the answer. Its correct answer is D. Means assertion is incorrect, but reason is correct. Assertion is incorrect and reason is correct. Again I am reading third. Carbon and oxygen combine together only in one fixed ratio. This is a incorrect assertion. But reason, means column 2, is correct. What is that? In a chemical compound, the elements are combined together in a fixed ratio. But here in assertion it is given carbon and oxygen combined together only in one fixed ratio. That is the wrong. Okay. Then now I told you the explanation. Now fourth question I am reading. The only atom whose atomic mass is integral and not fractional is C12. And reason is, C12 is taken as a reference on the atomic scale. Again I am reading one more time question. Assertion is, the only atom whose atomic mass is integral and not fractional is C12. Now column 2, reason I am talking about. C12 is taken as a reference on the atomic scale. Just to think its correct answer. Its correct answer is A. Assertion and reason are correct, and reason is the correct explanation of assertion. Okay, that's why A is correct. Okay. Now, what is actually this things? Answer I am talking about A. Fourth question I am talking. A is correct because both statement, assertion statement is right and reasoning statement is also right. Correct? And reasoning is the correct explanation of the assertion. Hence, A will apply here. Now, next question I am reading. 10,000 molecules of CO2 have the same volume at STP as 10,000 molecules of CO at STP, means carbon monoxide. Assertion I am again reading. 10,000 molecules of carbon dioxide have the same volume at STP as 10,000 molecules of CO, means carbon monoxide, at STP. Reasoning I am talking about, column 2. Both CO and CO2 are formed by combustion of carbon, means coke, in presence of oxygen. Reasoning again I am reading. Both CO and CO2 are formed by combustion of carbon, means coke, in presence of oxygen. Just to think. Here, option B is correct. Option B, because both assertion and reasons are correct. Assertion is correct that 10,000 molecules of CO2 have the same volume at STP as 10,000 molecules of CO at STP. This is the correct statement. And reasoning, both CO and CO2 are formed by combustion of carbon in presence of oxygen. Statement is correct. Statement is correct, but reason is not the correct explanation of the assertion. Okay. Hence, option B is applying here. Here you should know equal volume have the same, equal molecules have the same volume at STP, because 22,400 cc of any gas at STP have Avogadro number of molecules. Equal molecules have same volume at STP, because 22,400 cc of any gas at STP has a Avogadro number of molecules. Correct? Now next question, question 6 I am reading. The most of the solid elements, for most of the solid elements, assertion I am reading. For most of the solid elements, atomic weights are related to their specific heats. Now, column 2, reasoning. Greater the specific heat, less is the atomic mass. Greater the specific heat, less is the atomic mass. Now, just to think. Now, it's a correct answer I am talking about, that it is A. A means assertion and the reason both are correct, and reason is the correct explanation of the assertion. Correct? R is correct, means reasoning. R means reasoning. Reasoning is the correct explanation of A. Why? Because by Dulong and Petit's law, approx atomic weight is equal to 6.4 into a specific heat. Correct? Atomic weight is equal to 6.4 divided by a specific heat. If a specific heat is more, atomic weight will be less. Hence, greater the specific heat, less is the atomic mass. I have discussed 6 questions. This is a IIT type question. Now one more type I am discussing. This is useful for Neet examination. That is our AIMS type question. AIMS. Now here again same type of option is there, A, B, C and D. If both, it is also assertion reasoning question. Assertion reasoning question. It may be asked in both engineering and medical, both. Then here first option is, I just listen, this may be sometimes this may change and you should listen. Here first option, small a, if both A and B are true and R is the correct explanation of A, then a small a. And B, if both A and B are true but R is not correct explanation of A, this then a small b. And third, if A is true but R is false, then a small c. If A is true but R is false, then C, a small c. And last option, if both A and R are false, both are false. If both A and R are false, then option D. Okay. Then now you have to answer accordingly. Now question I am reading. Mass number of most of the elements are fractional. Mass number. This is assertion, column A. Mass numbers of most of the elements are fractional. Region, second column I am talking about. Mass numbers are obtained by comparing with mass number of carbon taken as 12. Again assertion and reasoning I am reading one more time. Assertion I am reading. First question, mass number of most of the elements are fractional. Yes. And reasoning is given, mass number are obtained by comparing with mass number of carbon taken as 12. Just to think the answer. Now I am telling the answer. Here option D is correct. Option D means both A and R are false. Both statements are false. Hence D is correct. Because mass number will be not the fractional. Atomic weight will be in the fractional. Hence this statement is wrong. And mass number are obtained by comparing with mass number of carbon taken as 12. This is also wrong. Correct? This is also wrong. Hence option D is correct. Okay. Mass number are whole number. You should know. Mass number is whole number and atomic masses are fractional. Now question 2 I am reading. A mixture of organic compounds can be separated by chromatography. And this is the assertion. Reason. Different compounds may have different molecular weights and hence travel with different speeds. Again one more time reading the question. A mixture of organic compounds can be separated by chromatography. This is assertion. Reason. Different compounds may have different molecular weight and hence travel with different speeds. Think, what should be the answer? Its correct option is B. What is the B? Both A and R means reason, are true, but R is not the correct explanation of A. Statement is true. A mixture of organic compounds can be separated by chromatography. This is the correct. different compounds may have different molecular weight and hence travel it with different speeds. This is also a statement is correct, but it is not correct explanation of A. Okay. Hence option B is correct. Option B is correct. Actually, different compounds have different adsorption. Different compounds have different adsorption and hence are dissolved with different speeds. Correct? Why happens? Why does it happen? I am telling you. Different compounds have different adsorption and hence are dissolved with different speeds. Correct? Hence option B is correct. Now next question I am reading. Under similar condition of temperature and pressure, oxygen diffuses 1.4 times faster than SO2. Reason: density of SO2 is 1.4 times greater than that of O2. One more time question I am reading. Assertion I am reading. Under similar condition of temperature and pressure, oxygen diffuses 1.4 times faster than SO2. Reasoning: density of SO2 is 1.4 times greater than that of O2. Just to think what will be the answer. Here correct answer will be D. D means what is the D? Both A and R means assertion and reasoning are false. Both statements are false. Correct? Now next question I am actually here should know why it is this both statement is wrong. Assertion is also wrong, R is also wrong. And what is the correct? Then vapor density or molecular mass of O2 is half of that of SO2. You should know. Vapor density or molecular mass of O2 is half of that of SO2. This is the correct explanation. Now, next question I am reading. On compressing a gas to half the volume, the number of moles is halved. This is the assertion. Now, this reasoning, number of moles present decreases with decrease in volume. Again reading one more time question. On compressing a gas to half the volume, the number of moles is halved. And reasoning is given. Reason: number of moles present decreases with decrease in volume. Just to think what should be the answer. Its correct option will be D. Means both are false. Both statements are both statements are false. Okay, that's why option D is correct. Here you should know, on compressing the gas, the volume decreases, but not the number of moles. These are correct things. On compressing the gas, the volume decreases, but not the number of moles. Now next question I am reading. If 100 cc of 0.1 NaCl is mixed with 100 cc of 0.2 NaCl, the normality of the final solution will be 0.30. This is the assertion. Now, reasoning I am telling you. Reason. Normalities of similar solution like HCl can be added. Normalities of similar solutions like HCl can be added. Now, just to think, what will be the answer? Here, option D is correct. Means both statements are false. A statement was there, if 100 cc of 0.1 HCl is mixed with 100 cc of 0.2 NaCl, means 100 cc 0.1 HCl is mixed with 100 cc of 0.2 NaCl, both are HCl. The normality of the final solution will be 0.30. This statement is wrong. And reasoning is normalities of similar solution like HCl can be added. Okay. Then this statement is also wrong. This statement is also wrong. Then what is correct? If 100 cc of 0.1 HCl is mixed with 100 cc of 0.2 NaCl, the normality of the final solution will be 0.15. Normality will be 0.15. This is actually correct, because 100 cc and again 100 cc. Total volume will be 200 cc. 200 cc and 0.1 NaCl and 0.2 NaCl. Then total is 0.3. Then do it half. 0.1 plus 0.2. That is the 0.3 divided by 2. Then it will be 0.15. Okay. And reasoning I am telling you, one should understand. Normality is not only added. N1 V1 is added. N1 V1 plus N2 V2. That is equal to N3 V3. This is correct. Only normality is not added. Normality is into volume. That is added. N1 V1 plus N2 V2 is equal to N3 V3. Means 0.1 HCl 100 plus 0.2 into 100. Then it will come N3 into 200. N3 into 200. Correct? Then N3 is equal to what? 0.3 into 100 divided by 200. That is the 0.15, what I told you. Remember, N1 V1 is equal to N2 V2 is equal to N3 V3. Then N1 is given for 1 HCl 0.1, volume is 100, plus other acid HCl is 0.2 and volume is 100. Then that is equal to N3 into total volume became 200. Then N3 is equal to what? Just you 0.1 into 100, that is the 10. That is the 10. And 0.2 into 100, that is the 20. Then 20 plus 10, 30. 30 divided by 2, 30, and here you will divide it by 200 cc. 200, because I don't do like this, only directly 0.1 into 100. That is the 10 ml. Plus 0.2 into 100. That is the 20, 30. Total 30, 30 divided by 200. 30 divided by 200, that is equal to N3. Then 30 divided by 200, that is equal to 0.15. Correct? And so both statements are false. Option D is correct. Now one more question is there I want to discuss. The mass of the product formed in a reaction depends upon the limiting reactant. Region is given. Limiting reactant reacts completely in the reaction. Again, one more time I am reading. The mass of the product formed in a reaction depends upon the limiting reactant, and region is given. Limiting reactant reacts completely in the reaction. You think its correct answer is option A. Both statements are correct, and reasoning is the correct explanation of A. Correct explanation of A. Okay. Then here it is actually based on concept, full of concept. Okay, there is you can understand it only by their standard definition. You can understand. Okay, so a standard concept is there. Mass of the product formed in a reaction depends on the limiting factor, limiting reactant. Correct? That is 100% correct. Limiting reactant which is in less, it will react completely. And so both assertion and region both are correct, and region is correct explanation of A. Then now today I have discussed assertion region type question, and both this type of question is asked in medical and engineering. Certainly it will help you. Okay, next class I will start new chapter fundamentals. I will finish. Then I will come to the objective questions, means question as well as numericals. I will discuss. First I will discuss all fundamentals. I will brief it. Actually details I have discussed in 11th and 12th in details, depth. But now before starting the reasoning, this numericals, objective numericals or multiple choice question, again I will brief it all fundamentals. Thank you.